eventually.
What's up, YouTube? This is Dylan here, or DJ, from Team Zenveiler, coming to you with a deck profile of Mermail Atlanteans. This is still without the Cosmoblazar, which is coming out in like 4 or 5 days, but I decided to get this started. We're going to start the deck off with 1, 2, and 3 Genex Undine. I mean, this guy, he's a beast. Nothing more, he just adds consistency. The deck is pretty slow without him because he just sets up every single play. And along with him, I need 2 genex controllers. And I'm not really sure, I got myself a little mini tripod type thing here just to make everything nice and steady. But genex controller, I mean, you have to search him out. You have to have a target in your deck to search out before you can use Undine's effect. So he's just kind of a necessary evil. I've also found that he's 1400, which isn't all that bad in some situations. The next 2 cards are Deep Sea Diva. I've heard her called the Arcane Bitch. She is the tour guide of the deck. Tuner, I mean, what more can you want? She's amazing. Which she ends up comboing also with the Atlanteans, which for our Atlantean lineup we have 2 heavy infantry, kind of standard Atlantean lineup. Man, I can't speak tonight. 3 marksmen. I'm assuming most people know what these guys do, but I guess for people who don't, this guy, when he's ditched by a water effect to the graveyard, he pops 1 face-up card. These guys pop a face-down, and this guy lets you get an extra normal summon in. And this guy, when he attacks, when marksman basically does damage, you get a free special summon of an Atlantean monster, which you usually bring out. This guy, Dragoons, he's another amazing Atlantean. Atlanteans are just amazing. You ditch them to the grave, get a free effect. This guy ends up searching. He also has another effect. I think it says all face-up level 3 Allure serpent-type monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. I've not really used that effect just because I usually have better uses for him, or it's just I never am in that situation where I need to attack over. I figure one day I will. The stacks, I've played tested a lot. Oh yeah, there's 3 of those. Sorry. I'll post a deck list in the bottom down there, so check the description. Here, let me try to make it so you guys can see better. Next is Mermail Abyssmegalo times 3. She makes the deck go round too. Pop her, bring her back with the Abysssphere. Most people know it by now. You get to on their main phase, end of main phase 2, so you can dump her in the graveyard during the end phase and just do crazy shenanigans. She's amazing comboed with the Abysssphere. I also like to set her from time to time if she's dead in my hand. Next 2 cards, Abysspike, Mermail Abyssspike. You can bring him out with Linde, so you can ditch a card and search for Genex Undine. You can end up just plussing off of him alone. He's a great card. I wouldn't run more than 2 though, because he's good, but you don't want him that much. He's kind of just fun to pull out with Lin to get like a pop of a card. It can get over Gorz with Abysssphere, so amazing card. Next one is 2 Abyssmegalo, and he's Abyssmegalo. Who doesn't like Abyssmegalo? He's just a beat stick. 24 beat stick isn't the best, but hey, we're getting the Abyssmegalo on crack in the next one abysslinde, 27 beater. It's just going to be crazy. This deck's extremely overpowered. Next, one Moulinglacia. Delinquent duo. That's how everyone puts it. Just a dad that's a delinquent duo instead. 28 beater, probably your strongest monster in the deck. Only downside is when he gets sent to the graveyard afterwards, you don't get your next battle phase. So generally I try to just tank the next one if he happens to go down. Oh, that quality's going down. It's like there. He's a nice card. Only one. And you got Gorz. Gorz is Gorz. I have issues with Gorz sometimes just because he's dead in my hand. I don't know why in this deck he gets dead in my hand, but he's just dead in my hand. Then your spell lineup, Staples, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm. I have 2 MSTs. Oh, can you see those? I should be looking through this thing. Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs. I think I'm going to do a whole nother segment with this deck of a lot of the combos, like my favorite combos and stuff, because I see we're at 6 minutes. And our next one's Allure of Darkness. But yeah, stay tuned for that one. 2 Salvage. Here, I just do that little zoom in effect. For the traps, whatever these things are called, I have 2 Abysssphere. I don't like 3 because they can clog up, and if you already have a couple lindes just like in your hand, it can make them very dead. You don't really need more than 2. There's only been like 1 duel that I've ever wanted an extra sphere, and that was just because it ended up that almost all of my resources were gone, and I was waiting for something to summon or a Pot of Avarice. 2 Torrential Tribute. Yeah, no, they're not hollow. Just a good card. One of my favorite combos is just setting these 2, because then you can, after they're summoned or during their battle phase, if you decide not to just blow up the entire field, you can summon Abysssphere as soon as you can use Abysssphere to summon Linde on their battle phase. As soon as they enter it, torrential the field, you end up with a Megalo on the field, and they end up with nothing. And I can set up an OTK pretty easy. Next one is 2 Bottomlesses. In my original build, I had 2 Solemns, but because for some reason I felt like buying the rest of the deck, but not 2 Solemns, I'm just running Bottomlesses. I think I like the Bottomless better anyway, simply because Grapha summon, get rid of Grapha. It pretty much won me the match in a mirror match because I just Bottomless the Moulinglacia, not the Moulinglacia, the Megalo, and I just sat a Megalo on the field and could beat over everything. It kind of made his deck dead when he had no Megalos. Next one, kind of a tech card. A lot of people like it. Spiritual Water Art Ao. I don't know how to say it, but its effect is tribute 1 water monster on your side of the field. Look at your opponent's hand, select 1 card from it, send that card to the graveyard. I mean, you get to immediately see what your opponent is playing. You get to get rid of a card. It's great at the start of a match. I have really mixed feelings about siding this card, because there's times when it's, you could get rid of that Macrocosmos, which killed me in one game. So I have mixed feelings about siding it out. I'll go over that in another segment because it looks like I'm starting to run out of time. That's the main deck. Then for the extra deck, we have Token. Pretty standard. Armory Arm, TG Hyper Librarian. Here's another one of my lazies. I didn't buy the card. No Cataster. I want a Cataster. I need a Cataster. I'll get one eventually. 1 Dewlorian. Gaia the Fierce Knight, just because I have room. Originally I didn't have him. I recently got him. Gungenir, I mean, he's better than Black Rose. You get rid of 4 cards and you get field presence. You can get rid of 4 cards total if you send the right Atlanteans. He's also a great way to get rid of controllers, so that's a suggestion. I'm not liking the quality that's showing up here. We have Stardust Dragon, Scrap, Gachi. Well, for the Exceeds, Gachi. I have Acid Golem in here. I have a lot of room, surprisingly. I don't have too many extra deck staples from playing Heretics for so long, so I have like a rank 6 toolbox that's no longer being used. Leviathan Dragon, Bahamut Shark. He'll be seeing a lot more play next, within, what is it, 5 days before Cosmo Blazar. He has a great combo with one of the Exceed monsters. Abyss Dweller, great against a mirror match, great card in general. Abyssgiaos, amazing card, can negate any turn. A lot of effects, can stop Inzectors just dead in their tracks. He's good. I don't have a big eye. Don't expect me to buy a big eye. There's Gaia, because in my side deck I have Mind Control and Chimeratech just in case of the pesky machines. The deck's extremely strong and rarely do you need to use for whatever this deck's called, the side deck. Or extra deck, I can't remember right now. We have 2 Gozen match, 2 Chain Disappearance, 2 Dust Tornado, Rural Decree, Mystical Space Typhoon. Honestly, these are the ones I side in the most. Decree against Wind-Ups, but next one's Prohibition. Haven't really gotten to test that one out, and I'm way running over time. I might just edit some things out at this point. I had a friend, he cusses me out for using this because I use it in a mirror match. If you can put something big on the field, Dimensional Fissure, they can't do anything. Long story short, it's kind of like a anti-me. I don't know. Mind Control, just good. Combos well against Heretics and things that do rank 6 toolboxes like Diva Dad and whatnot. Breaker, because he's a MST that you can search for. Didn't actually get to use him when I had him in the tournament, just because I'd rather side other things. 2 Trag and 1 Gemini Imps for Dark World and Mirror Match. As for Trag's Trag. You notice there's probably very few hand traps. Actually, there's only 1 hand trap in the deck, in the side deck, minus Trags, because the theory is that they're going to side in D-Fissure, Macro, so why do I want to have dead hand traps if what I'd rather be doing is getting rid of them? So that's the theory there. I went way over my time here, I can see, so I'm just going to do a quick, this is Team Zenveiler. I'll probably be editing this, and rate, subscribe, check down here for a list. I'll do another segment and I'll probably link it down in the box, whatever, and do like combos, because this deck is very combo oriented. And this is Dylan from Team Zenveiler signing out.